As I approached the end of high school, I knew I wanted to do something that helped people and make a positive impact. Ideas such as nursing, paramedics, and social work came to mind, but none of them seemed like the right fit for me. After reflecting on my own school experience, as well as those around me, I realised the big picture of education, in particular secondary education. When I started high school with my peers, we were children aged 12 to 13 years old, but once we graduated, we were young adults capable of going out into the world and sustaining ourselves. This transformation did not happen overnight though, and it is reflecting after the fact that I realised how big of a role teachers and schools play in the development from a child in Year 7 to a young adult in Year 12. Through experiences both during school and on professional experience, it has become clear that every student's context is different, and support a student receives outside of school can vary greatly. For some students, school is the only main structure and routine in their life. The teaching of general life skills and having a sense of belonging goes hand in hand with the academic side of teaching. In my view, quality education is inclusive of both sides of teaching. This is so no student is left behind. An example of this in the KLA of science is during an experiment. This is where students are applying content knowledge to practicals and learning and using scientific equipment. But during this time, they are also working on just general life skills such as teamwork, collaboration, positive communication, following a procedure, and assessing risk. This leads to my core belief of teaching, which is that everyone has the right to a safe and quality education. Quality education provides choice in life. If I did not receive the education that I did, being a teacher would likely have not been an option for me, and neither would any of my alternative career paths. Even outside of jobs and careers though, as an adult, I have a responsibility to do things like vote, make medical and financial decisions, and problem solve in day-to-day life. Knowledge and skills afforded to me through education allow me to either possess the knowledge and skills already or know how to develop them. This is how quality education allows individuals to make informed choices and be engaged and knowledgeable citizens. Safe education comes into this core belief as school should be a place for everyone. Within a classroom, everyone should feel as though they belong and that they are safe. In terms of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, students cannot engage in educational experiences to reach their full potential, both in skills and academically, unless their basic psychological and physiological needs are met first. As a teacher, my disposition and classroom culture needs to facilitate these aspects of student needs. As a teacher, my disposition and classroom culture should facilitate these aspects of student needs. To facilitate this in my classroom, I aim to use an authoritative approach. Because I'm going to be teaching high school, I try to go for high expectations rather than rules, to both promote student independence and open up positive communication regarding classroom conduct. The expectation is in my classroom that all students are safe, respectful, and responsible learners. This can look like listening to your classmates, following instructions, being inclusive, and using respectful communication. This also includes using equipment properly. As previously mentioned, not all students have the same level of support outside of school. My goal entering teaching is to always make sure I make time for students who need extra support. This includes help with homework, resources for learning, emotional support, mediation, or even if they just need someone to sit with them. All of course done in a professional manner. Because at the end of it all, I just want to make a positive impact on the lives of young people.